Hey boys and girls, hello and welcome. It is Chaotic here. We're going to be looking at the Shrine of Secret perk offerings from the 26th of September until the 3rd of October. It's a pretty good week this week, a lot better than last week. So your first survivor perk is a Meg Thomas perk called Adrenaline. It will cost you 2,000 shards. Instantly heal 1 health state and sprint at 150% of your normal running speed for 5 seconds when the exit gates are powered. Adrenaline is on hold if you are disabled at the moment, and it should take effect and will activate when freed. Adrenaline will also wake you up if you're asleep when it triggers. This causes exhaustion for 60 seconds. The only difference between Adrenaline 1 and Adrenaline 3 is Adrenaline Tier 3 it causes exhaustion for 40 seconds, so there's not much of a difference there. So yeah, that's Adrenaline, 2,000 shards. Your first killer perk is called Agitation. It's a trapper perk. It'll also cost you 2,000 shards. You get excited in anticipation of hooking your prey. Increases your speed while transporting bodies by 6%. While transporting a body, your terror radius is increased by 6 meters. If you take it up to tier 3, it is a lot better. It will increase your speed by 18%. And your terror radius will be bigger by 12 meters instead of 6. So you'll get to hooks faster. If you get blocked or you want to make it to the basement, Agitation is quite useful. So yeah, that's 2,000 shards, Agitation. And your second survivor perk, a lot of killers don't like this perk for obvious reasons. It's called Decisive Strike. Lorry Strode perk, it'll cost you 2,000 shards. Using whatever is at hand, you stab at your aggressor in an ultimate attempt to escape. If you are the Obsession once per match, when grabbed by the killer, succeed a skill check to automatically escape the killer's grasp and stun the killer for 3 seconds. If you are not the Obsession once per match while in the killer's grasp, once the wiggle meter has reached 45%, succeed a skill check to automatically fill the rest of the wiggle meter and escape from the killer's grasp. If you can get Decisive Strike up to tier 3, the stun on the killer goes up from 3 seconds to 4 seconds. And if you're not the Obsession, the wiggle meter only has to reach 35%. Many killers will tell you what an annoying perk it is, Decisive Strike, and if you can hit the very small skill check, you can get off the killer's shoulder and make a run for it. And last but not least, our second killer perk is called Overcharge. It's a doctor perk. Costs you 2,000 shards. Overcharge a generator that's kicking it once it's been worked on will damage the generator, and the next survivor interacting with that generator is faced with a moderately difficult skill check. If the survivor fails the skill check, it'll do an additional 3% damage to the generator. This is where tier 3 Overcharge really takes a grip. It's a lot better, Overcharge 3. It is this is their wording, a tremendously difficult skill check to hit. It is quite a small skill check to hit, and if you can hear the heartbeat, it's quite, you're under quite a bit of pressure. So it's a tremendously difficult skill check, and if they fail it, it will do an additional 5% generator aggression, so they'll get another 5% on top of the damage for missing the skill check. So that's Overcharge Doctor perk, 2,000 shards. So quick recap this week, guys and girls: Adrenaline, Agitation, Decisive Strike, and Overcharge. If you wanted to know my views out of Adrenaline and Decisive Strike, this depends if you're good at hitting skill checks. If you're good at hitting skill checks, Decisive Strike will help you out. If you're not, Adrenaline can help you out in the end game. If you're on the hook and the exit gates are open, as soon as you lift it off, you'll have the speed burst for 5 seconds and you'll instantly heal 1 health state. As a killer, if you want to get to the hooks fast, Agitation, I would personally recommend Overcharge. If you can get Overcharge up to tier 3, it's a good bit of pressure and it protects your generators a little bit. Good survivors will probably hit the skill check, but new players and average players will probably miss the skill check. So Overcharge is a good killer perk, and it does catch out a lot of survivors unawares. So there we have it, guys. The Shrine of Secrets from September the 26th to October the 3rd. Hope I've given you some good information, and I'll see you on next week's Shrine of Secrets. Peace out, guys.